again and welcome to March West Junction TMD. Today we're going to have a look at these MJA wagons from Dapol, these Freightliner Heavy Haul, and I'll just quickly go over what I think of the wagons and just show you some of the details. And also we're going to be looking at a sound module that I've bought that's from Gaugemaster, manufactured by Tech, that's going to go inside my signal box. So I'll just give you a demo of the sounds that comes from that. So I hope you enjoy, and thank you for stopping by. Okay, we're over at the workbench, and these are these MJA wagons from Dapol, and for the people that are interested, the part code is 4F-025-004 for this one. They're in the nice Freightliner Heavy Haul green livery, which I think is quite attractive livery. The detail on them is really good. If I just show you a bit closer to the camera, you can see the nice little handrails and the hatch there as well for access. That Freightliner Heavy Haul is a metal plate that's glued on. You can see some of the rodding detail underneath. Nice bogies as well, but as you get from Dapol, they're a little bit plain. You can see there's some nice handrails separately fitted on the side. Inside, just a bit basic inside, nothing special. And you have a look at the ends, you can see like the buffers on this ends, little coupling hook, obviously the tension lock coupling. The buffers are not sprung, but to me that's not the end of the world for this sort of scale. This end's got no buffers because they're permanently coupled in pairs. Now the only thing that I think's an issue with these is that coupling rod. As you can see by the length of it, when you couple the two together, there is quite a bit of a distance between them. That's the sort of distance you get. So these could benefit from some magnetic hunt couplings. I think that would be great to fit to them. But other than that, they're quite good. They're sort of selling for about £60 for a pair now. I managed to pick these up from Rails of Sheffield for £40, and they're second hand. I did have an issue with the side plates had fell off, and I've had to glue them back on. But I think that's to do with the cold in the garage. But other than that, there's not a mark on them. Nice wagons. So I will start increasing the fleet of these. Probably get a rake of about 8 of them in total that'll fit on my layout. But I really recommend purchasing them for the price of the wagons and what you see that some of the wagons are selling for, especially now Hornby's released their new range of wagons and rolling stock and locos, and you can see the sort of prices that they're going for. I think they're quite reasonable, even at £60 for the pair. Okay, the next item I've got on the workbench is this Gaugemaster line-side Scenic sounds module, and the code for this is GM780, and it's made by Tech for Gaugemaster. Now I think Tech have been sold to Gaugemaster. I might be wrong. You have to just put a comment in the box below if you do know. I'd be appreciated for everyone else that might be interested. Now I purchased this from my local model shop, which is Mike's Models. There's the email address there. Great model shop in the Great Bar area of Birmingham. Now these sort of sell over £30 now because the retail price has gone up, but they've still got stock of the original RRP of £29.95. So, and they put a discount on everything they sell in the shop, so these are down to $26.95, which I think is quite reasonable. I'll just take out the box. Now what you get in it is just the actual module. You don't get this connection. This is something I've added just for the demonstration, for the layout. What you get in the packaging is obviously the instructions there, which tells you how to connect up. And as you can see, it can be used on DCC track, or you can just put normal power inputs, and it goes from 8 volts to 16 volts on DC, which you connect up onto these two connectors. You've got your positive and negative. On the front here, it just shows you at the bottom the little sign there. You've got a little aperture where you can put a little flat blade in there, like a jeweler's screwdriver, just to alter the volume. And then this here is for programming. So this is your program button for choosing what you want to program each individual item to on your DCC controller. And it's also a select button as well, so you can select sounds by pressing that button. Now I'm thinking of installing this inside my signal box, so I'll just let it run on the auto mode. So what I'll do now is just connect a battery to it. As you can see, it starts off and you've got that ambient sound of birds tweeting, and the different sounds it has is point throws. That sounds like a semaphore signal. These are all selected randomly. This is the controls inside the signal box. So obviously you've got people communicating from one signal box to the other. Hence why I'm going to be putting this in my signal box on the station side, because it's got semaphore signals on that side of the layout. This is a train passing. And the sound quality is pretty good. I know people go on about speakers and things like that, but for what this is doing, just being an ambient sound in the background, I think it's good enough. And as you can see, I've got no soldering required, just having the connectors, which are just screwed into place. That sounds like some point rodding moving, and signal levers. So as you can see, you get the basic idea of what the module does. It's just going to have it inside your signal box or around by your station. You can even put them in a wagon and connect it up to the wheels, so it picks up on the track for your DCC and have it in a siding. and you can just have it playing away in the background as you've got your DCC sounds, trains passing. There is another sound, which is the squeal of the brakes as well, as the train pulls into a station or into a siding. But it is really nice just to have in the background something different, and it's not overpowering. Like I say, you can control the volume by just turning the volume control, which is shown on that diagram there. Some of the other things I'll just show you that they do. You've got, this is the one that I've purchased. You've got the station steam sounds, which is GM780, which is a guard's whistle, slamming doors, steam loco pulling out, station bell, and obviously there's a few more than that. It just shows you the 4 basic areas that it's covering. And you've got GM782, which is station modern, which will obviously be your diesel era sort of trains, which is doors closing and beeps, so like you have on a DMU. Guard's whistle, trains pulling out, and general station noises. So it'll be people talking and things like that. Then you've got GM783, which is that one there, the urban, which has your roadworks, passing aeroplanes, moving traffic and general city noise. And then you've got your rural one, which is GM784, which is animal noises, church bells, bird songs, and general country noises. So I suppose you'll have tractors in the background or something like that. So there's quite there's 5 different ones there with quite a selection of different sounds that you can add to different parts of your layout. And for, like I say, around the £30 mark, I think they're worth looking at, and especially if you can use them on DC and DCC and control them on your controller. I think that's another plus point. Okay, so I've fitted it underneath my signal box, and as you can hear, the sound's still quite clear, and it's probably just about the right sound. It's not too overpowering for the layout, but I think it's quite a good investment for the price as well. So I think Hornby's doing a wagon which is over £45 that you're putting a siding to do similar sort of thing. So I think this is quite a really good investment. So hopefully you've enjoyed this short video. I've really enjoyed making it, something different. If you have enjoyed it, then please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If you've got any comments you'd like to leave, then please leave them at the bottom of this video. So and I'll read all the comments, and I will reply to everyone within reason, as long as I don't get too many, but I try to reply to every comment that's put at the bottom, good or bad. And I'll see you all again soon. Thank you for stopping by, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not a member, and the bell icon to get notified for when I bring out my next video. Okay, thanks again, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.